Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another recovery workout. Today, we're just going to get started with some walking. This is at a nice easy pace. Whatever you would like to set for yourself to start to warm up with. Just going to hang here for about 2 minutes like normal. Warm up those lower leg muscles. Start to get that breathing up a little bit, increase that heart rate just a tad so that we can get ready to get into the main session of our recovery workout today. Going to do the normal warm-up for 2 minutes of walking, then we'll get into marches and butt kicks, and then we will end our warm-up with our build-up drill. Okay, the highest intensity we're going to reach is 50%. Again, that's because we are doing a recovery day, so the intensities that we will be working out at are not as high as a normal build workout or base workout. After this warm-up is all done, we'll get into the main segment of our workout. It'll be about 10 minutes long. And then after that, we will get into our warm down. That is another 5 minutes. So we'll have in full a 20-minute workout for the day. Get 10 seconds here before we transition into marches for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Transition into marches. Like always, you can do these stationary like I am, or you can continue walking forward on the trail or wherever you are joining us from today. If you need something to balance on, feel free to pause the video and go find something to hold on to while you do marches. Now we're going to transition into butt kicks. Here I am showing the butt kick is just lifting that heel behind you, bending that knee. Again, you can do these stationary or while you are moving forward, totally up to you. Get 10 seconds here. We're actually going to change the warm-up up a little bit today, and we're going to transition into squats in 3, 2, 1. Here I am doing squats. I'm doing sort of a mini squat here, just because this is one of the first times we've included it in a recovery workout. You don't have to go all the way down, but again, you do need to balance on something to complete squats. Feel free to pause the video and find something for you to hold on to help you complete the squats. I've got another 30 seconds of these before we transition into walking drill. I'm going to transition into an easy pace walk now. Start here for 15 seconds and then we'll ease our way up to 50% and then ease our way back down, get into the main segment of the workout. I'm going to transition up to 50% now. I'm going to continue walking here for about 30 seconds just so you can get an understanding of the intensity that we are going to be working at today, which is just a step up from an easy pace. And transition back down to an easy pace in 3, 2, 1. And just relax for the next 15 seconds before we transition into the main segment. I'm going to start at 40%. In 3, 2, 1. Starting at a 40% walk. Just hang out here for the next minute or so. And immediately as we are starting this workout, I want you to do a posture check and fix that. If you need any adjustments there, I want you to be cognizant of your posture throughout the entire workout. Always be in tune with where your shoulders are in relation to your body, and same with your hips and legs. About 10 seconds here before we take it up into 50%. Step it up in 3, 2, 1. Go up to that 50%. Should feel like a little bit of a step up from an easy pace. I still want you to work and try and push yourself to a true 50%. Because we are still working out today, even though it's a recovery workout. You need to pause the video at any point to get a drink of water, or you just need a break, feel free to do so. I'll always be back when you hit the play button again and you can get back into the workout. We got about 1 minute left here on this 50% walk. There's about 20 seconds left here, and then we'll transition down into a 45% intensity. In 3, 2, 1, transition into that 45%. We're just taking it down a smidge from that 50%. You should still feel like this walk is a little bit more intense than just a regular paced walk that you might find yourself doing on a day-to-day basis. You should still be walking fast enough to notice an increase in your breathing and your heart rate, but you won't per se notice that muscular soreness that you would feel after a typical base or build workout. Another 10 seconds here before we transition into your 40% intensity walk. 3, 2, 1, bring it to 40%. Once we finish this minute here at 40%, we're going to restart the interval that we first started. So we're just going to go through it again. And then that one will also start for another minute at 40%. Another 10 seconds before we start the main segment over again. and continue at 40%. We're going to hang here at 40% for about another minute, and then we'll get into our 50% intensity, and then work our way back down again, and then we will get to our warm down. Now 10 seconds here. And transition into 50%. We have 2 minutes here. And then, like I said, we'll work our way back down through the 45% and 40% intensities. And then we will head into the warm down for the day. We got about another 30 seconds here. And then we'll transition down into the final 2 minutes of our main segment. We got 10. And transition down to 45% in 3, 2, 1. Relax that pace just a little bit. At 10 seconds here, and then we'll transition down again into 40% walk. And we'll transition down. We'll end out our recovery workout strong on this 40%. And then after this, we will go into the warm down. It'll be about 5 minutes long, just like normal. We're going to start how we always start our warm downs. We'll start with 2 minutes of an easy paced walk. And then we're going to get into some lower extremity mobility exercises. And then I also have one upper extremity mobility exercise that targets the shoulder. You can adjust this upper extremity exercise as much as you would like, in case there are any shoulder precautions. I have 10 seconds here before we transition into our warm down. Start with an easy pace walk in 3, 2, 1. Slow down that walk a little bit from that 40%. We're going to get ourselves to a point where we can tell that our breathing rate, our respiration rate is at normal. We're going back down towards normal. We want to feel our heart rate going back towards normal as well. As when we exercise, our heart rate will naturally increase. We want it to go back down to those resting levels. About another minute here. The lower mobility exercises that we are going to be doing shortly, you may find that you want to have something to hold on to help you balance, as we're going to be doing some lunge exercises. Just a little heads up with that. Then the upper extremity exercise that we will be doing is arm circles, so we can modify that as needed to get the best range of motion. We transition into alternating side lunges in 3, 2, 1. Here I'm identifying what those look like. We're just going to lunging out to the left, out to the right, and vice versa. This exercise does help a ton with lower body mobility, but it can also challenge that balance just a little bit as well, as we are alternating from side to side. So if you need something to help stabilize you for this exercise, feel free to pause the video and go find something sturdy to help you balance with. And we're just going left to right. Got 10 seconds here, and then we're going to move into arm circles. We're going to start off with small circles in the same direction with both arms. Here I'm starting a little bit bigger. You can always start with your arm circles smaller and then work your way to a large circle. You could do these while you're standing stationary. It's perfectly fine to do. Now we're going to transition into the other direction, so we'll reverse. Start with smaller arm circles in the opposite direction and gradually work our way bigger. Arm circles just pretty much help move the shoulder joint around, loosen up some of the tension that might be in your shoulders after completing a walking workout. In about 5 seconds, and then we will transition into alternating front lunges. Go forward with that right, step forward with the left. You're sinking into that knee. This helps a lot with ankle mobility, knee stabilization. It can also help with hip mobility too, as we are flexing forward and then bending at the hip. I also want you to go slow with these, because this is a part of the warm down and we're focusing on aspects of fitness, not increasing our fitness and endurance. I want you to make sure that you're keeping that breathing rate down, heart rate down, and we're just working on increasing our range of motion. About another 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Great job today, guys.